user-defined constraints. So how does that work? Let's say that I have a module here. So I created this module to, in this case, create a host pool, and I'm accepting a couple of just sample parameters, as you can see. And the first one is a session limit 1, which, as you can see, uses this decorator here to make sure that the value is never higher than 10, which is great. A great way to provide some restrictions on it as well. But the max value and min value and other decorators that you have by default sometimes are not enough, which is great because we now have the validate decorator, which allows you to use Lambda languages like this. So in this case, we're saying that the max session limit 2 must always be an even number, which is totally crazy for a session limit for a session host pool, but just as an example of what you can do with functions. But you can also use other parameters inside your validation statement. So for example, in this case, we're saying that it always needs to be the same value as maximum session limit 1. So another example where you can use parameters even inside the validation statement. So you might be wondering, where is this checked and how how does it feel if it doesn't comply to these validations? If you start using this module, for example, inside your main template file, we're using the keyword module and then passing a couple of parameters, we can see that we're getting an error here because 11 obviously is higher than 10. So we expected that, but there are no squigglies here for these two values. That's the reason. The reason is that this functionality is still into preview, right? So, but this is the place where you will eventually expect those errors as well, if they're not compliant to the validation statement that you did. So as soon as you start to use the module, this is where you will expect those errors to occur.